Today we're looking at a pretty pristine condition Ford Ranger XLT. It's not perfect in any means, but it does look pretty nice. Headlights are nice and crystal clear, the chrome's shiny, rims look nice. Some nice mud flaps on there, tow mirrors, bed light, and a new spray and bed liner from Herculiner. Overall, a pretty nice truck. I did these little chrome center cap pieces myself with a Ford logo in them. I think it makes it look better than the fake locking hub assembly it had. Make it look like a locking hub if you had four-wheel drive. This is a two-wheel drive pickup. It is an extended cab, which gives you plenty of room inside. The interior is in fairly well condition. I'd say really well for the past 31 years. Nothing's perfect, of course, but overall, it's held up its shape pretty well. It has the 60/40 bench seat with the fold-up armrest to fit a third person. I'd recommend only putting a child in that seat. Doesn't really look too comfortable. It does have the 5-speed manual, and I got this from the junkyard. I don't believe they came in the 89 through 92s, which is what this is, but it's just a cup holder from later model 93 through 97 Rangers, because it didn't come with cup holders from the factory, and I like to store my drinks somewhere. It has cruise control, which back then they called it speed control because it was kind of a new concept. It has the full gauge package with battery, temperature, fuel gauge, oil pressure gauge, and tachometer, with, of course, your speedometer. Again, no four-wheel drive. If you had four-wheel drive, then right below the shifter, you'd either have the manual locking four-wheel drive, which would be right here, or you'd have the push-button four-wheel drive, this is actually a dummy vent, and it would be put right here. There'd be 2 bars, four-wheel drive and four-wheel drive low. Windows are crank windows. They rolled up and down pretty well. Pretty nice truck. Roll down both the windows. It is a rather hot day today. But with those 2 windows, you also have a rear slider. You have passenger seat that tilts forward, slides forward. It's a bit of a mess back there. I do use this as a work truck. But you have, technically it's a 5-seater with your 5th seat being this one right here, driver passenger, and then you have fold-out seats that can fit. It can fit an adult. I mean, it's not comfortable by any means, but crawl in here real quick, and if you want to sit comfortable, your legs have to be kind of stretched out, but it's not especially spacious, but it's doable. I wouldn't recommend, any longer than like 20-minute trips. Oh. It does not have the openable panels as a fixed panel, but you could get the ones where they have a little tab on the side here and it come out about yay big. You can adjust your seats with this lever down here. Just like that, and then of course the tilt is with this one right there. It has factory floor mats. Carpet is in, I'd say, a little worse condition. Not ripped or anything, just stained. The owner's manual is in the glove box. I'll take it out real quick. Original owner's manual. It held up all right. Just unzip it real quick. And the original Firestone tires manual and your 1992 model year owner's manual for the Ford Ranger. Just put that back in there. Oopsie. Give me a second, gotta zip it right back up. There we go. Put it back in the glove box, just like that. There is a light in here. Just activate it with this little switch. When the doors open, the light comes on. Your headliner is saggy, but your sun visors do work. There's only a mirror on the passenger side. The driver's side does not have one, and they come out. So you can lock the side of you as well if sunlight has been entering from that angle. And you don't really sag. I mean, they stay up pretty well. Usually some sun visors just hang down like that after the little clips go bad. Grab handle, nice and solid. There is no airbags. Mandation wasn't out yet. Driver's side airbag was mandated in 95, and driver and passenger mandated was in 98. This one just gave you a tray, so let's hope you like that tray more in your life. But I think it's about time to crank up this Ranger. Comes with 2 keys. Get out the key fob real quick. There is a few excess keys that didn't come with it, as well as this little thing I added on there as well. It has your ignition key, family of fine cars, and your door key, which also does your glove box. You can put it in there so it opens, and then it's locked, and that does your doors as well. All right, let's fire up. Clutch in and neutral. Runs pretty well. You have your radio right here. Six presets. A little bit of Bohemian Rhapsody, I guess. Your seek works. Don't get too good connection out here. I am a little far out from the city. Tune as well. All your sliders.
I will extol you, O my God and King, and I will bless your name.
Treble and your bass.
Will I bless you?
And it does have a cassette player. It's AM/FM cassette. So I guess we'll put in some Leonard Skinner to show off the cassette function. It goes right in there. Works very good. There's 4 speakers in this truck. There is 1 in each door and 1 on each side above the rear side mounting jump seat. Go ahead and put that back in there. Can't tell, I'm kind of a cassette connoisseur. I keep them around, especially the good stuff. My rear anti-lock light is on, because clearly there is something wrong with, I'm going to guess, the rear wheel sensor mounted in the rear differential housing. And it turns off my rear anti-lock because these trucks only came with rear anti-lock. So, does also have heat and AC, frost, floor, max AC, your fans. Push this in, and there's your AC. And it blows all right, but I think it wouldn't be a bad idea to get it recharged pretty soon. But the prices of Freon nowadays just went up, which is just lovely. But, oh, there we go. A little bit colder when you put it on the cold function. Wonder why. But that's how the AC works. All works pretty well. And below that, you have an ashtray with a cigarette lighter and a removable tray. That has the cigarette lighter, original cigarette lighter, by the way. And a USB port, because we are in the 21st century. Most things are powered with USB. Put that in. Your shift pattern is clutch in first, second, third, fourth, fifth, back out of fifth, and reverse. Horn works. Turn your lights on, your hazards. Sounds pretty good at idle. Crystal clear headlights. Turn the hazards off. So, all your dash lights work pretty well as well. All your lights come on in the radio bezel and the AC. This is the dimming. You can hardly see it. And then when you turn this one click to the left, it turns on your cargo light or your bed light. Pretty nice. Both turn signals work as well. A little stalk down here that kind of does everything. Your bright flasher is pull back, so a little light on the dash. Brights is forward when the headlights are on. Of course, you have your windshield wiper motor squirter thing, just to clean your windshield. All right. It's time to pop the hood. Hood latch is down here. Here's your engine. It's the overhead valve 4.0 Cologne V6 from Ford. Makes around 160 horsepower brand new, and well, they said it was supposed to get right around 16 to 20 miles per gallon, but I get more like 11 to 18. Just did a fuel injector cleaner on this. Washer fluid, so I gotta build up about halfway. All the fluids are essentially new except the power steering. I have to change that fairly soon. Little light works. Hood closes pretty good. And well, I suppose we could take on a little drive just around the area. Let's take that hat off, and I think we can put you just up here. Yeah. Overall, pretty good runner right here. Pretty good indeed. And I believe that's going to conclude our tour of the 1992 Ford Ranger XLT.